Hi there. This is the fourth time I'm talking to you about grief warriors, people who are sad about what's going on with the climate and other things going on in our world, but are not giving up the fight. This coming Saturday is March 28th. I'm very excited about that. I've made this video before I'm publishing it. They say 3,000 people are coming out to protest what's going on in our world, but this question is specifically about climate. Are you a deep ecologist? I am. That's my big thing. That's who I am. Been that way for a long, long time. Someone who's very concerned about the environment will recycle. They may wash their dishes. They may do a few other things in the world to be helpful. They may even donate to some ecological groups. They may show up for No Kings and have a sign that's about the climate and the fact that the current administration has stopped all climate help and says there's no climate change. Okay, that's not a deep ecologist. I think you need to know the difference because it really is profound. The term deep ecologist is someone who has, it's close to, well, for me it is, but for most, they say it's close to a spiritual connection. It's a sense that we have too long provided for only Homo sapiens sapiens. We have not looked at our animals and our plants, our trees, our mountains, the rest of the world as one with us sharing this space. And a deep ecologist believes that. They believe that the mountain and the trees and the plants and the animals deserve to share this equally with us. That the idea that we should be in a shelter that provides us with a microwave, a dishwasher, granite countertops, thermal windows, thermal blinds, all kinds of a washer, a dryer, a dishwasher, all the different amenities, several stories high, big enough to support a family of 17, and there's only 2 of us. That kind of thing, that we deserve that for being human. And that's the difference. The deep ecologist believes that, yes, having a shelter makes sense. But like myself, we have solar. We have no thermal. We don't even have a fan in the house. There was a fan out by the fire that heats my therapy tub with wood. I have a 4-foot long, 2-foot deep, 2-foot wide therapy tub that is heated by a wood stove from discarded wood because I have disabilities that I need to be able to exercise, so I have that. I wash my dishes by hand. We recycle everything we possibly can. We are careless in one area. We both really like fruit juice, and we don't juice our own because neither one of us, my husband has Parkinson's along with 16 other diseases. And I have lots of problems. I've had 3 surgeries on my right hand, so I don't juice my own juice. So there are containers left over from juice. But in general, we try to watch our garbage. We try to, I make sauces. I preserve a lot of food. I dry a lot of food. We grow a great deal of food here, and we intend to grow much, much, much more. Our landlord has 2 cows that eat grass that grows naturally. We put in seeds for the food that we want, but there's also food that grows here naturally, like the yucca, a lot of the marigolds, the zinnias, they all grow naturally. We're doing everything we can to take care of the space. We watch our water consumption. Our toilets aren't flushed until necessary. We have one toilet. We've lived for over 25 years with dry composting toilets, but now we have a rental because we were scammed on what was called a permaculture farm, and it wasn't. So there are things that come into play. But do we believe that as the deep ecologists, that we share this environment, and we should do it on a basis that gives the consideration to what animals need in the same way we consider what humans need? Not because we feel we're superior and we should be treated in a superior manner, if that makes any sense. It doesn't matter if it does or not. If you recycle, I want to talk to you because you're part of those who care. You're part of those who know that climate change is real and that adapting is going to have to take place. Our children are going to have to be told what they can do to get through this. We're going to have to plant a lot more trees. They're planting a lot of trees right now in Europe because this is supposed to be the hottest summer, 2026, that's ever been on record. We just planted 15 new trees. We've planted lots of trees since we've lived here. And we've just made some decisions about some more trees that we're going to be planting to keep this area as cool as possible. It's at this point, it's not a problem. The highest temperature we have ever seen in 13 years was 88. Normally it's 86, but one day we did see it go to 88. We have a weather station that records these things for us so that we can tell what's going on. This is very important to us. It's important to do whatever we can to be good critters on this planet. And that's how we think of it. We hope that others do. And because we feel so strongly about it, the nonprofit that my friend and I and my husband have maintained with help for the last 34 years. Two of us are artists, and we've made things that we show down in the description that are art to remind people to take care of our planet. My work is fiber, it's crocheting and quilting, and my friend is a painter, a quite well-known painter. The point is that I want you to know that this is a space where you can come and you can talk about how you feel. If you just feel like recycling things and telling your kids it's going to be okay, but you're willing to teach them how to grow green beans, great. If you're a deep ecologist, great. If you're anything in between, great, because the planet needs everything. My feeling personally, my personal feeling is everybody does a little bit. It's going to mean that the next tornado or earthquake or pandemic or whatever is coming as a result of climate change will be just a little less violent. And that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. I want to be able to say that I've helped in whatever small way I can. And I'd like you to join me. So if you want to be a part of my tribe, let me know. Because that's why I'm on YouTube. I want to leave my legacy of the things I've done, the things I know, things that could be self-help for others, including what's most important to me, which is doing all I can to protect the environment. Thank you for coming today. You can leave me a message in the comments. If you'd like to talk to me on Zoom, I'm more than willing to talk to you. And if you'd like to look at our nonprofit, it's called Summerland, and you can look at the art items there to remind you to watch our environment. Thank you so much.